Hi guys, this is Mary J. Jewel. Once again, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time here, please do well to subscribe and turn on your notification bell so that you can be notified each time I upload a video. Alright, today I'll be talking about something very important and something very sacrosanct. Alright, so lately I've realized that one of the things that an average young person is suffering is what we call attention span deficit, where he or she finds it difficult to focus on a task for a very long time, thereby affecting the productivity, affecting the result. Because honestly speaking, it takes a high range of focus and concentration through discipline in order to achieve a very high result. And an average person, in fact, research shows that an average person doesn't have attention span more than 40 minutes, to mean that chances are excellent he or she's going to be distracted either because of social media, try to converse, try to stand up and walk around, before 40 minutes is over. All right, and to be honest, it will be very difficult trying to achieve much with that kind of attention span. So this video, I'll be sharing with you just 3 things to do in order to increase your attention span. All right. Number 1, realize that your brain doesn't know the difference between work and distraction. In fact, research shows that each time you start feeding your brain with distraction, your brain will develop a system of reward. We call it dopamine, where your brain will start rewarding distraction. And many times what we get addicted to is not the distraction, is the reward that comes from the distraction. So there is a way you feel each time you go on social media. There is a way you feel each time you converse with friends, although distraction, but then you still feel good about it. So somehow you are addicted to that feeling that comes from distraction. So you see, your brain really doesn't know the difference between work and distraction. So through consistency, you've got to teach your brain which one it should be addicted to. All right, so what you need to do is that you need to break that cycle by now trying to teach your brain that it should maintain this level of focus, towards work and towards activity. All right, now what am I trying to say? You see, you have to teach your brain to start developing a reward system for work as against distraction. All right, now to mean that if you are working now, be disciplined enough to do it for a very long time until your brain, at neurology is called more like neuroplasticity. All right, until your brain will start gaining adaptation in trying to create a reward system for work. And because if you keep working for long, your brain will start again readjusting to start creating a reward system. So gradually you start feeling good for working for long as against being distracted. That's number 1. Number 2, create moments of distraction. Now you see, let me tell you, if you're trying to conquer distraction, it will be very difficult conquering distraction without first creating moments of distraction. What do I mean? If you have 3 hours to study, tell yourself every 1 hour I will go on social media for 10 minutes. Now the issue with this is that many times people don't put a time limit for that distraction. All right, but in this regard, tell yourself after an hour I'll go on social media and I will stay there for just 10 minutes. Now the social media becomes a system of, more like a mechanical system of reward. All right, more like if I end up reading for 1 hour, I will do this thing for 30 minutes just to reward my brain for having stayed on this walk for 1 hour. I hope that's quite understandable, right? Yes. Now, but then remember, ensure you put a time frame for your distraction. Never say after an hour I'll go on social media, just stop there and go. Yeah. Now, if you do that, you are most likely to stay more than an hour there. So you end up spending more time on social media more than you've spent working. All right, so tell yourself, I'm going to stay there, then I'm going to go on social media for just 10-15 minutes. Please, it shouldn't be more than 15 minutes, okay? All right, then you can now return back to work. Hope that's fine. Lastly, learn to block time. I just said it just in my last point, but I want to emphasize on it now. Don't say I just want to read book, or I just want to read a book, I just want to do this task, I want to write this proposal. No, tell yourself, I want to stay on this task for an hour, for 2 hours. Don't say when I'm tired. No, let me tell you, in fact, I define discipline as a self-imposed value for the sake of a higher goal. All right, in other words, you envisage a higher goal, develop a higher goal, and in honor to that, impose a value on yourself. It must be supervised. All right, so tell yourself, all right, I'm going to stay on this work for 1 hour, I'm going to stay on this task for 2 hours, and please, because let me tell you, all these points I've given is useless without discipline. All right, so these third points, attempts to emphasize on the concept of discipline. Discipline says that you must go beyond feeling. All right, I want to go on social media, but no, I've got to stay on this task. I want to discuss, but no, I've got to stay on this task. I want to watch a movie, but then no, I've got to what? Stay on this task. All right, teach your brain not to rejoice in distraction, not to gain solace in distraction. Teach your brain how to gain solace in a walk. I mean, have you really walked to a point where gradually you're feeling good for walking? All right, so it means teach your artist, educate your brain to gain solace and to gain a system of feeling good through work. All right, now having done this trade, you realize that gradually you keep increasing your attention span. In fact, I would say, in as much as you're blocking time, I'm gonna stay on this task for 1 hour, I'm gonna stay on this task for 40 minutes. Keep increasing it. Maybe after 1 week, increase it to now 1 hour from 40 minutes, now to 1 hour 20 minutes, 1 hour 30 minutes. Gradually you see that your attention span has really increased. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. Once again, if you have not subscribed, do well to subscribe and turn on your notification bell so that you can be notified each time I upload a new video. Once again, this is Rewiring. Thank you for watching.